think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello, it is Nikkie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making some ornaments. I did pick up this 8-pack ornament, this 8-piece ornament pack from Hobby Lobby. It was $8.99, but I believe they had their Christmas stuff 50% off at the time. We're going to be using a few of my glitters. This one is Nikkie Blue. We have the Leprechaun Shimmer, Marina Blue, and Lilac. So these are the 4 colors I'm going to make. I'm going to make other ones, but those 4 particularly are for members in my channel. I do have a membership here on YouTube, and I want to show appreciation to my members. So this Christmas, my members are going to be getting some ornaments. By the time this video come out, they probably already received them. They don't know they're getting them yet. So this would be a nice, fun surprise. And to achieve, this is the polyacrylic gloss I'm going to be using. I did get this from Amazon. I need something harder. That's not gonna open it. I should have fun. I am going to put it in this condiment bottle. Don't make a mess. Don't make a mess. Uh-oh. So this helps it easier to squirt into the bottle. Because you want to keep turning it, because you want the gloss to get up here. It's around the neck too. So as it's coming out, I'm just slowly turning it. So let me show you, it's fully coated. Then I'm going to have it sit upside down like that for about 15 minutes to catch any of the excess. As you can see, like this one is a little more bluish, and this one is a little more clear. I did this one off camera, so I had it sitting. All of that excess has come out. So let's do the lilac. So for this, let me go ahead and get my glitter tray. So this one is Let Me Drop. That's the name of that one. And that is a linear eclipse. Yeah, so these are the 8 colors we've made so far. So I am going to let this sit overnight, and I'll come back tomorrow and we'll finish it up. I probably do, if I remember, when I'm creating the other pieces, probably do that in Cricut Design Space. But this is what we have so far. So stay tuned for part 2. So where we are going to finish this up. Okay, let's start by changing the background. All right, so let me see. I know I have a circle. I'm not sure what size those things is. Let me go see. All right, so it is the ornaments that I have are 3.9. So we're gonna go 3.5 on the circle. So 3.9, pretty much 4 inches. So I'm gonna go half of that. We're gonna do 3.5, and we're gonna work within this space. All right, so I have 4 letters that I need to do. For these, all of these are Cricut fonts. Systems are the ones that I have downloaded from somewhere. I get fonts from Creative Fabrica. And so I did end up downloading some Christmas fonts from Creative Fabrica, and it is a complimentary font, so it's a 2-in-1. And I went with that instead of going with the Cricut fonts that's already programmed on my computer, because I figured these already complement each other. Ain't no need for me to look for 2 different fonts. And so I went ahead and downloaded this one. I'm going ahead and extract all of the folders because they download as a zip file, so you do have to extract them. And then I'm going to copy and paste them in a font folder. I have a font folder on my device, and so all of the fonts go ahead and download. And then I end up deleting the TTP and only keeping the open type because that's the one that works, and then installing it on my computer. So I do want to make note that if Design Space was open before you start install the fonts, you do have to close it to kind of reset it in order for the fonts to show up. I didn't do that, and I was looking for it and it wasn't there. So don't be like me. Make sure you close it and open it back up for the fonts to show up. And I'm just going ahead and resizing everything to my liking before I go ahead and cut it out. And so before cutting it out, I did end up going to contour, and I do that typically because I wanted to see how it cut out. And I noticed that when I contoured, this font had like a bunch of lines in it. In any event that I did not contour this and cut it out, Cricut would have cut out all those little lines. It would have did that to the name, and I didn't want that. So I did went ahead and contoured that, and so it told Cricut that I didn't want all that. Just cut it out, and I went ahead and just left the A, the O, and the I for it to cut out individually, and everything else be the same. So the next thing I'm going to do is go to shapes, and I'm going to get a square. And for this, I'm going to be creating what I call a weeding box. I didn't call it that. Somebody else called it that, but I do it. And it's a weeding box. And for me, it helps when I'm weeding, especially when I'm doing names. It makes it easier to weed. Simply creating the box and attaching the box to the letter. That's it. That just tells Cricut I want to cut out the letter, and then I want you to cut out the box. So before I do all 8 names, I went ahead and did Monica, which is my sister. Love her. I went ahead and did this one completely start to finish. That way I know what to do with the rest of the 7 names. And so I'm just going in and attaching this together. That way I can do a test cut. And I am doing this test cut on Dollar Tree vinyl. I bought a bunch of Dollar Tree vinyl when it was like 50% off. For this reason, to do test cuts, to make sure that everything works out perfectly. That way when I go to do the good vinyl, I ain't making no mistakes and everything works smoothly. My Cricut settings is premium vinyl permanent glossy. I do have it under my popular section already because I use that most, and I keep the pressure at default. So now I'm going in to complete the rest of the names. So the vinyl I am using today is HTVRONT permanent vinyl glossy. So I saw this hack on YouTube on when applying letters to a round surface to assist with the transfer tape not crinkling up, to cut slits in it. And when I tell you, that was game changer, because it was so easy to apply the names and the letters once I had cut little slits inside them. You're gonna see me do that throughout the process, just to help make sure that when I apply, everything is nice and smooth. So if you're having trouble applying things to a curved surface, try cutting little slits inside your transfer tape. It helps.